Three, two, one. Hey guys, welcome back to As It Is. We are back for good now. I think we are anyway, Mark. What are we saying? Like 2 episodes in, too deep.
Once is a one-off, 2 is a coinkydink, 3 is a habit, I think. Something along those lines.
Yeah, we feel like we've got some form of schedule going now. Dropping on Monday, recording on Wednesday. Hopefully it sticks.
I think this is the first time we've ever had a schedule. Whereas years, like way back when, it was just, oh, can we do this then? No. Yeah. It was so random.
I was just about to say, years ago, it wasn't years ago, but it actually was years ago. We started this in 2021.
Oh, crikey.
Mate, over 2 years. Over 2 years we've been doing this. And we're
Mashallah.
Yeah, the nice 2.5k subscriber mark as well. I'll tell you something this week. My arse has been on fire.
Bro, I was going to say something about it. I just thought it looked phenomenal.
Go for it. Mate, it's actually looking quite...
I'm going to say because as well then.
I would, but I don't want to knock my camera off. I've got it at the perfect angle.
I mean, it sticks out a lot, but bro...
Nah, dude, honestly, my arse this week, I've upped my protein rate significantly.
Okay, and it's just going to your booty.
Mate, last night, I swear to God, I was laid in bed, and it's a good job our lass were asleep, because she would have definitely kicked me out of the room. Like, the smell that was coming out of my arsehole was actually... I'm going to quote you from ages ago, it's wrong. It was just wrong. From an old episode, you went, oh, that was just wrong. But mate, this...
Okay.
It stinks just disgusting. Have you ever... Like, I know that you're hitting the gym and stuff at the minute. You find that your current diet or your food plan at the minute is just fucking your intestines up.
Yeah, it was so funny. A few days ago I went on the lash a little bit, and it was weird how consistent my poo was. Whereas usually it's almost liquid consistency. Because I eat a lot of like curry and spicy foods and
so when
that
you
sort
say
of thing.
Consistent, you mean like quite thick and like
thick
malleable.
and firm. Like I could play with it with 2 hands. Like that's how.
There's nothing better than when you take a really nice shit and it touches the toilet, like the water in the bowl before it leaves the anus. So like, I don't know, there's nothing better than that. But I found as well with this protein, like high protein diet as well. Like when I need a shit, I need a shit. You know what I mean? Like there's no 5-minute wait. It's just, yo, it needs to come out right now, or there's going to be a disaster. Like there is going to be a disaster. But speaking of farts and stuff as well, like...
For some reason I was expecting an anecdote where you just had absolutely pooed your panties somewhere.
Well, it's funny you say that. I did nearly poo myself in the gym this week.
Like during lift or something?
Yeah, mid-lift. So,
okay.
Yeah. I was going for a bench PR, so I was going for a 115 bench, and I got my spotter, one of the lads in the gym, and I said, all right, dude, so I want you to help me off, bring it into position, then let go, then I'm going to bring it down. Anyway, I was feeling a little bit sensitive in the stomach anyway, prior to this lift, so I got it up, and I knew there were a fart coming, but I thought, no, I'm going to power through. So I brought it down. It came down a little bit faster than I thought it was going to come down. And anyway, it like came down and like kind of crushed my sternum. And all of a sudden, as soon as that hit, it just went like that. And I had to squeeze my arse cheeks. You know when you can feel like it's on the parapet of touching the cloth? Like,
Yeah.
That's how close it was. And my God, it was... Anyway, I didn't get the lift. So, yeah, it was... It was good, man. It was good. Yeah.
Very enjoyable.
But farts are always funny. I feel like that's a universal thing.
Yes, we all do love a bit of shit humour. Literally.
There's not one thing that's not funny about farts, especially in like a male environment.
Oh, I think you get the best reactions when you're around women as well, though. The guys will all laugh, and the women will, yeah, the women will freak.
Like, do you think it's funny though? Like at school, like you used to like holding your farts, like clench and things, and now I embrace my farts. Like, you know what I mean? Like you get a, and like you waft it into your own face, like smell your own brew.
Better out than in, I always say, Fiona. Yeah, classic.
Do you find that though, like when you fart and like you say you're under covers and you like to waft it into your own face, just as like a.
Brother, if I do, I find myself cupping it. I'm always like, And it's not like an enjoyable hum. It's more like a, that is fart. It's like it's like you acknowledge it. You're like,
That is fart.
You know what I mean? Because you don't enjoy it, but like, I guess in some sick, sadistic way, maybe we do. But
You say that, but I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy my farts. Like recently they're heavy, so I like to like get it, and it's almost if I'm slurping it, and enjoying the beefy texture to it. You know what I mean? Like
oh, brother,
you can taste the rotten beef in your stomach from.
oh my goodness,
Man.
Yeah, but if that's the like, you wish you could see aromas. I swear we might have said this before. Like if there was like a brown cloud.
I don't know if we have said it before, but yeah, if you could see it, you'd.
Yeah, you could purposely avoid other people's odors, but then if you see yours seeping out of you, you could be like trying to contain it or like waft it away.
Imagine if like you're in the gym and obviously it's a very farty environment, and like you're just like duck and diving like all these like fart fucking clouds and shit.
Every time someone squats, you just see a.
I wonder how often like little poofs come out like without you knowing. You know what I mean? Like when you go down, it's just like a little cloud. Like, not too deep, you know what I mean? But
little poofs.
Speaking of the gym this week, I got to do this absolute ripped guy in the gym, mate. And when I say ripped, I mean he was like, like lean as fuck, like not an ounce of fat on him.
Oh, I was just thinking, what we're talking like less than 4%, then like that extreme sort of guy.
Like vascularly, like his veins look like a map, like you could follow.
Oh, one of those type of guys.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I went over to him. I feel like it's my job to go over and be like, "Yo, like you're looking in some fantastic shape, dude. Like, what do you do?" And mate, it was an origin story. I tell you, it's his villain arc. Like it is an absolute arc. I went over and he went, "Yeah, so last May." I had this really bad breakup. I was weighing 16 stone. 16 stone. A lot of weight. Weighing 16 stone. And yeah, she broke my heart. So I thought, fuck this. I'm going to become a monster.
He's the guy off all the TikTok videos about gyms.
Yeah, mate, it looks like have you ever seen, like Street Fighter? One of them fighters? Like, just cut, mate. It looks like it's cut out of marble. It was mad, ripped as fuck. Like, I've not seen a more ripped guy in a long, long time. And I look at myself in the mirror every day, you know what I mean? Like, I see a ripped guy every day, and this guy was just a bit of a beast, mate. Speaking of ripped, you're looking pretty thick at the moment. I just said before we started filming. Looking good.
Pretty thick these days.
Lifting some big weight.
Not lifting big weight, just so... I'm being so consistent. I guess that's always been my problem. But yeah, I'm like the abs. They're looking mighty fine, fine.
It's a chest at the minute. It's looking like titty, like not even just like pecs, like titty pecs. You know what I mean? Like you could like drop in off it on a skateboard. I don't know where I did that. Right, like a tech deck. Oh fucking hell! Did I tell you about my weekend this weekend, by the way? Sorry, I've gone completely away.
Oh, man, go shoot.
Got a red card playing football.
Well, why? How?
Right, so, I'm pretty rapid, yeah? I'm pretty quick. Like, speedy winger. Pretty speedy.
Yeah,
All,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. All game, this guy, man, fucking pulling me back, pulling me back, pulling me back. And I'd already scored at this point, already set a goal up, so I was playing well, really well. And all of a sudden, dude, like, pulled me back a little bit too hard, so I was like, yo, I've had enough of this. So swung backwards. Well, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop it. And he got in my face, like, got closer and closer. And it was just instinct. You know what I'm going to say?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say you just not did the classic.
That's exactly.
Oh,
Just nutted him, and it's funny because the referee of the game was one of my clients, an online client of mine.
right.
Like, and it brought me over. He went, Dan, you like left me. I can't do anything. I've got to send you off. But yeah, I got a sending off. So now I've got a 5-game ban and a £55 match fine.
Ooh. So this is like a 11-a-side, fully grown men. That old chestnut.
Yeah,
right.
But I'm pretty wound up because it weren't even like a good headbutt. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like it was just instinct. Like it was like, get out my face, like one of them. And if I knew I was going to be getting a red card and a fine and stuff, I'd have really gone for it. I'd like scooped up and tried to like
choked him out a little bit. Try to pop his noggin off his.
Do the dolphin, but like that, and like get his nose into his brain.
It's all that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would have aimed for. But yeah, I got a red card, man. I'm fuming about it because that's my weekend. Like, I enjoy football on a weekend. And
did you get how long were you playing for though?
Oh, a good 70 minutes. Like.
Right. So you got a game out of it. Did your team win, or did them losing a player mean that they lost?
Well, it's funny.
Oh, jeez.
The guy that I buttered, he got a red card as well.
Oh, fine. Absolutely fine.
It's because
how did he get one?
So he got in my face first, and he initiated contact. He went head to head.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So he initiated the contact, so I responded with just like a butt. So both of them class as violent conduct.
I see.
So he got a red card as well. So we're both down to 10. But I believe we won 4-2. I want to say 4-2. But anyway, yeah. That's my weekend, man. Like, gutted.
Yeah, a few match ban. That's upsetting, bro.
But on that day, I went to a Freemason dinner.
A Freemason?
You know the Freemasons?
You're a part of the Freemasons.
I'm not a part of the Freemasons, but
you know someone who's a part of the Freemasons.
Steph, her family, are the part of the Freemasons of the Southeast.
What?
I've been to. Did you not know? Have I not told you this?
No. Are you allowed to say this? I don't know if they're like. I know they're cult-esque, but like, are they gonna disappear you for saying this?
No, I hope. Oh, please don't. No. So a lot of people get the Illuminati and the Freemasons mixed up. So the Freemasons is a charitable organisation. Yeah, they've got like a big misconception that it's like this secret club, like a cult. It is it is a club, and you've got to be part of it. And there is like secret handshakes and shit.
It is a club, and it is a cult, but
it might be a cult. And like they've all got like briefcases and like white gloves and stuff. I've not seen them yet. Apparently, it's still a mystery to me. I've still not seen them. But yes, I went to one of these dinners. I've been to 2 of them now. The first one went to a really nice Italian restaurant. Had the nicest steak, really good vibes. Like charity, like buying raffle tickets and all that. And anyway, so I went to this one this weekend thinking, it's going to be a good do, really, really fun. But it was shit. Like, bar proper sucked. Like, the food sucked, the atmosphere sucked. And I'm going to go missing, aren't I?
Hey, what's wrong with the Freemasons?
Mate, I'm going to go missing. Like, I'm sorry. But we're asking Steph, like, how do I join? And you've got to get like invited in by a current member, and I don't think
so. It's like you've got to earn a green card. So when you do if you get married, and then you might earn it that way. Maybe.
I'm not entirely sure. I think it is like one of them where you've got to know someone on the inside, and then you've got to do like a test.
It's like swingers clubs. Yeah.
Yeah. And,
yeah.
Yeah. So you got to like do a test, and then like then you learn a secret handshake. You learn like you get your briefcase, you get your gloves. I don't know why they have white gloves, but yeah. So that was a nice one. I feel like I've drowned on way too much about Freemasons and cults and shit.
I don't know how you get yourselves into these situations.
But me?
Yes,
Like,
you.
just life, mate. Like
It's just living your life. It's
chaos comes to me. Like I don't know. I'm just a kind of chaotic guy, and no,
chaotic evil.
yeah.
I'm chaotic good. There we go.
What have you been watching that Love Island shit?
No, I have not.
No.
Oh, no.
Just want to ask you a quick question.
Have you? Have you been made to watch it? Is that why?
I not made to, but when I'm working, it's on as like background noise. But so Steph like watches it.
Oh, I thought you meant like in the gym.
Oh
They've
no,
got it on.
no.
Oh.
Imagine that. But nah. So like when I'm working on a night, it's on in the background. But last night I was working. I looked up, and they like do these weird challenges, like you know, like doing lap dance and stuff to each other. And there were one last night, like the heart race challenge.
Right.
So like they'll get like the girls to dance on the boys, and then it's like monitoring whose heart's going the fastest, blah blah blah. But these girls were like, and I'm talking like attractive girls, you know what I mean? Like personally, they're not my cup of tea because I think they're all carbon copies of the same kind of, same kind of the same basket, shall we say? They all look exactly the same, and they're all boring, like no personalities between them. But yeah, to pick these lads up and they'll get them on the floor and start grinding on them and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, how do these guys not get a little, you know what I mean? Just a little flicker of the old.
Oh, I'm sure they do, mate. I'm sure they will.
Yeah, but it shows you there's no movement there at all. And I'm thinking, gosh, are these guys like castrated before they go in?
Yeah,
like,
good. Just Lincoln Parks, mate. Don't worry about it.
Like, but mate, imagine someone's doing that on you, mate. I'm not being funny. I'm full. You know what I mean?
Mic's off. Cameras are off. See you later. I'm like.
Well, they used to do that, didn't they, on Love Island? They used to like show them like shagging and stuff, but they're not allowed to do it no more.
Oh, I thought. Yeah, that's more like Geordie Shore vibes. I remember those good old days.
Cranberry juice, by the way. Trying to help the urine.
Good choice. I've been drinking so much pineapple at the minute.
Pineapple?
Yeah, just pineapple juice. Like, I'll have pineapple with rum. I'll have it with whiskey. I'll have it straight sometimes.
Straight pineapple?
Just straight.
I know why you're having pineapple.
No, it's not. It just is what it is.
It is what it is. I've got loads of stuff written down on my phone. Whenever I get an idea of something to speak about, I'm in car and I'm like, yep, remember this. And one of them, do you do that?
Go on. What?
Do you not do that, like on notes, like recording things and like writing in what you want to like speak about through the week, so you don't forget?
Oh no, no, I just make brief notes. But you're a very voice note eccentric, not eccentric, voice note centric, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, whenever I message you, I'm always voice noting. I just can't be bothered texting. Like it's just a hassle, isn't it? But I'm usually driving or doing something busy, so it's just easier just to be like, yo, here we are. This is it. I'm gonna send you a voice note, blah blah. Because it's just so much easier. But this is one thing. Like, what we did as kids, I want you to remember when you were a kid. So you're only talking, and I'm talking about 10, 11, 12, like that age, in a way, in between kid and older kid. Like, what we did as kids compared to kids now.
Right.
Like, I was thinking, like, when I was younger, we lived in a council estate, you know what I mean? Like, pins, used to like put pins across the road. It's like explode car tyres and stuff. This is what
what the fuck?
I don't know if you used to. Or do you remember like when you used to like pretend like you're holding a rope across like the
Oh,
road? Like shit like
That's
that.
a classic. That still works.
Or knock a door run, or playing like garden gnomes. Do you know garden gnomes?
What is garden gnomes?
You knock on the door and then you pretend to be a garden gnome, like a garden. You take a position like fishing or something, and like you just don't see kids nowadays playing like we used to play, like a little bit dangerous.
Yeah. Oh. But I mean, now they commit more crimes and felonies. But yeah, you don't. They get iPads from the age of 2. Like, it is what it is.
Do you think it's sad, like, kids aren't being kids now? Like, because that's kiddie behaviour. You've got to learn, like, you're right and you're wrong. And you learn that through social interactions. You learn it through seeing other people, seeing people older than you, from your parents. And I don't know, I feel like the social aspect of growing up is completely just gone. We were always out from, like, when you wake up on a weekend.
From dusk till dawn, yeah.
Like, do you remember a weekend when you just weren't out, or you were, like, staying in all day, just, like, playing Roblox or some shit? Like...
But even if you did stay in, probably you'd be... Loads of people would come around, like, loads of your friends,
Yeah.
like... Or it'd be like, you go to your house one day, and then your other mates the other day.
You call for your friend. Do you remember calling for a friend? Like, knocking on the door.
You're lecking out!
Yeah, you're lecking
classic.
out. Are you lecking out? And if you said playing, you're gay. You said playing out, you're gay. And we had to call via landline. Do you remember that? Calling someone's landline, and then having to speak to the parents.
I don't remember calling people, but I remember being on the internet and then someone using the phone, and then obviously it'd kick you off. I remember that happening.
Oh, dial-up. I remember dial-up, mate. But I remember calling up, like, friends, and the parents coming to the phone, and you'd have to speak to the parents, and you'd be like, oh, can you put Tom on, please? Or can you put, you know what I mean? And then, like, now, they're just like, what are you doing? Want to go online?
It's the easiest, like, yeah, whereas before you'd go home from school and then there'd be like a certain time where you could call people for free as well. It's like after a certain hour, they did that. I know that was a thing. So like, that was like the social hour, or like what everyone sort of did.
It's funny.
So weird.
Because I did a social experiment in the gym this week with some young kids. And when I
You're going to say, what's the symbol for phone or something?
That's it, the exact same.
Did you? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, tell us.
What's the symbol for phone? Or how would you show, like, you're on the phone? They went like that, and I went, so you wouldn't do that? And they went, no, why would you do that? Like, it's a phone. It's a phone.
And then your rebuttal is, yeah, you've probably got a point now.
Yeah, like, it really made me feel old. Like, I didn't really think about it until, like, last couple of weeks, but I'm pushing 30.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm pushing 30. I'm closer to 30 than I am 25.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah.
How sad is that? It's like... And I don't know, God. It's made me feel bad. And gingers. When did gingers get so much confidence?
Yeah, it's no longer socially acceptable to, like, bully one culture of people. And we miss that as a culture.
Like, if you were ginger, I'm not being funny, you were obligated to get bullied in school. Like,
yeah.
It weren't a...
It's your goddamn given birthright.
100%. If you're a ginger, you get bullied. I'm sorry, it's gonna turn you and mould you into a good person when you're older, but you're ginger, so it's your birthright, as you just said, to get bullied. And this wound me up. And it shouldn't have wound me up. Why did it wind me up? I'm using my thought on something that shouldn't have affected me. Because I know what it was like when I was at school and we bullied gingers. Well, this ginger walked into the gym. Must have been like 15.
You said ginger with so much ferocity just then.
It's just malice. Pure malice.
Ginger!
Just pure poison. Ginger. But yeah, he walked in, mate. And not only was he ginger, he had a perm. And not only did he have a perm, he had a fade. So he had a fade going up into a really long perm, and it like came down his face. And what annoyed me the most was he led this pack of kids into the gym. He was the leader. What happened to society? Why is this kid not on his own in the corner trying to run on treadmill and people throwing stuff at him? Like, what happened to us? Why are we
Maybe he's gone through his arc. Maybe he has become. He transcended the bullying.
But
he served his time.
But the ginger should always be the victim of the male group of friends. I'm sorry. Everybody's got their role in a male group of friends. You've got the leader, you've got the victim, you've got the instigator, you've got the joker, you've got the glue, the motivator, the party animal. You've got all these different roles in a group. And your ginger sticks your role. You're the victim. Like, I'm sorry, you are the victim. You can't be the leader. You can't be a skinny ginger with a fade and a perm and be the leader of a group.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It just doesn't make sense. You're way too passionate about that.
Oh, jeez. Oh. My guy's just immune to social constructs.
Like, in the group, what would you say that your role was?
The psychopath or the crazy one to some extent, I guess.
So the party animal.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Yeah, I split it into 7 different categories. I've just mentioned them.
Ah, yes.
The leader, the victim, the instigator, the joker, the glue, the motivator, and the party animal.
Well, that's the thing. If someone drops out, you've got to sort of fill that void a little bit. Like, that's just the way it is. That's how flow works.
And that's how friendship groups operate. If you're missing one of those, like the whole, what's it called? Like the environment and the conversation flow, it's just not there. So
if the ginger victim 1 disappears, who's victim 2?
That's it.
Who becomes the brunt of the joke? Yeah. Like
in our friends, obviously the victim is. I'm not going to mention names.
Yeah, let's go no names.
Yeah, let's go no names. But
we go situations. Yeah. So.
I wouldn't even know what mine was. Like.
Oh crikey.
The Joker, maybe? No. Who's the leader? Do we have a leader? Or would you say me and you, like, kind of?
You're the veteran of the. I'd say.
I'm the old boy.
So by seniority, you are more often than not the leader, I believe.
Oh, I'll take that. I'm the leader. But I feel like you're the glue. Actually, I feel like you're the glue / party animal. But at the same time, you're a bit of an enigma as well. Sometimes can be a bit mysterious. Like,
what the fuck did you just call me?
An enigma. I hope when I do the captions, it says enigma. But yeah, I feel like sometimes like you're quite mysterious and like we don't know what you're doing or where you are. Like you can go 4 weeks without hearing from me, then all of a sudden you're just like, hi.
Yeah, all right, boys. Just got back from just did a 3-month stint in Vietnam. Just got back. How are we doing?
Is that why you got a shaved head?
Bad times.
Dude, I'll tell you something, it's looking fly outside though, it's looking nice and fadey.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's alright. It's a bit bald on top though, don't want to look down.
Why is it going there now?
No, I don't want to show it, but I'm worried. I think my paranoia is setting in.
Oh, dude, you're going to have to take a trip to Turkey soon. Transport time. Speaking of trips, our lass has just booked Ibiza, so it's time for us to book Amsterdam. Next time we're going to get together and we're going to book it there and then. We're going to get a nice cheap hotel, and then we're going to go to the zoo, watch monkeys while high on magic mushrooms, I think. Sounds like a good plan to me.
I do a really good monkey impression.
Wait, can you hear this?
That sounded like a lion's roar. That's how fucking thunderous that was.
Mate, that's horrid. That is horrid.
Beef flavoured again.
More like... More... Do you see what I mean, though? How meaty did that sound? Like, how bad was that? That was such a beastly war.
I don't think my stomach's big enough to, like, have an airspace to cause that. Jeez.
Man, it's just been that earthquake in Turkey and Syria.
We've had the earthquake, the aftershock. What is the third one called?
You're seeing everyone in Turkey now, like, whoa, what's going on?
It's happening again! I haven't really been following the situation though, because but I've seen lots of pictures about the earthquakes. What about you?
Obviously gyms on, news is on in the gym.
Like a constant news station, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been seeing little clips and stuff, but I saw a picture. Oh, man, it was so sad. I think it was actually Piers Morgan who shared it. And it was a father sat on the rubble, holding his dead daughter's hand.
Oh.
She was trapped in the rubble, and all you saw was his hand coming out. He just sat there, just holding her hand. Have a look on Piers Morgan's Instagram, like, after we've finished, or if you're watching right now, have a look. Mate, it's so sad, and it's just great. Like, I didn't when you think like natural disasters and stuff, you don't think how disastrous it can actually be. And there were another video that I saw of them pulling this young child out of rubble, and still alive, and Dad were there, and mate, it was horrid. And we're so lucky to be in this country, like, where we're not like near any like tectonic plates or volcanoes or tropical climates where these like disasters could happen. Like, we're actually very fortunate to be living on a little secluded island in the middle of the North Sea. With
beautiful weather.
Yeah, you say that, but we're all playing, ain't we? Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Mason Greenwood.
I felt like you were going to say that. It's interesting. Speaking of Turkey, I think he'd probably go somewhere like that to play football.
You think he'll go to Turkey?
Turkey, China, Saudi Arabia, those sorts of countries.
Do you know where I think he'll go?
What?
Italy.
I thought you were going to say prison.
No, I think he's going to go Italy. I've got a feeling. I don't know why, because I know that they're extremely racist over in Italy, but I feel like if they're racist, they'll kind of like look the other way on them kind of charges. But have you seen that United have now put him back on their website?
I think he's always been on there. That's the thing.
Oh, has he? So am I just reading misinformation? Am I just been a gossip?
Not sure, but yeah, I don't know. I know.
Go.
It's so hard to comment on the situation because he's not been proved guilty, but the way the circumstances have happened just make it seem like he is.
Yeah, it's like I just think it's a complete bizarre situation. So like now, if you look on Instagram, he's added Manchester United and Nike football back into his bio. Yeah,
back on the sponsors.
Yeah,
back on the paycheck, mate.
But he got dropped by Nike, didn't he? So why is he putting that back in? And then he's gone through and deleted a lot of pictures and only kept the ones where he's in like a Man United kit.
Right.
But how, like you were just saying, all of the aspects around it, so like the voice recordings, the messages, the allegations, the victim statements, how has that all just disappeared out of blue?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I think there's the other party, they must have dropped out of this situation.
What's she called? Harriet, was it?
I think so, yeah.
I'm not being funny. And obviously I've got sympathy for anyone who goes through anything like that, and anyone who does out like that should be persecuted. And for me personally, they should have the testicles cut off. That's just like, that's what they do in these Middle Eastern countries, mate. They cut the penises off or castrate them. That's exactly what they should do. But if you're gonna accuse someone, you've got to stand by your accusation till end. I don't care if they've paid her off or what. It's not worth it, because now that's not showing a good representation for other women. Like, you got to stand by
True.
it and power through. Like, she's letting a rapist off, potentially.
Potentially, but because there's so much of a media circus around these football players, they are A-list celebrities, or he was once upon a time.
It still is, mate. Like, it's probably more of a A-list celebrity now because of all of the things that have, like, gone around this case. Like, it's... I don't know, it's just... I feel the guy has got off way too easy and he's just going to go back to being a multi-millionaire footballer.
I thought you were going to say, could go back to being a bloody alleged rapist or whatever he is.
Well, if he's done it once, mate, and he's got away with it, he's going to think in his head, oh, shit, I'm untouchable. And I'm not saying that he has done it because he's not been proven guilty, but if he has done it and he's got away with it, then it's going to be some kind of... It's going to blow up his mindset to think, oh, I'm too big to get away with this, I can just buy people off, or I'll do this, I'll do whatever I want. And that's the problem with footballers, do whatever the fuck they want and they can get away with it because they're no good lawyers, they've got money, and they can weasel the way out of it.
True, but always remember what Abraham Lincoln said. You're never too big for your boots. Wait, no.
What do you think of simulation theory?
What's that, AI?
No. So, it's a completely diverse... Like, I'm going off complete topic, but... So, simulation theory is basically we're not in the real world. We're a simulation.
Matrix-esque, okay,
Yeah.
right, with you.
What's your thoughts on simulation theory, or have you not really thought about it?
How high have you been this week, then?
I'm always high on life, mate. Like, I'm high on these farts, if I'm being honest. Like, listen again. Like, again, mate.
Just the inhalant of gases.
Yeah, it's like heroin, mate. It's like a... Ooh, oh my god, I actually got a taste then. That was disgusting. That was horrible.
Oh, this sounds like 4 a.m. really drunk thoughts. You're having a talk with your friend. You're like...
I see people. Like, I'm a very observant.
I see people.
Six. I've been a very observant person watcher. Like, I watch people all day between like sessions and stuff, and between clients. I'm watching people all the time in gym, and you know NPCs, non-playable characters. Yeah, so many people walking about like NPCs, no emotion, no character in the walk, just like that, and opening doors, and then like waving and stuff. Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like I'm in a simulation. Like, we're main characters, and these people just added content.
Yeah, actually, now you've said that, probably the past few days or so, I've been like, say I'm like in public, and I just find myself like just looking around, just like you take yourself out of the situation that you're in. You look around, you're like, why are these people here? What are they doing?
Yeah.
Why are they not look like they're enjoying their life?
Yeah,
I don't know, just
they look
tunnel
like
visioned.
they've been programmed into doing something.
Yeah.
There's this one guy that walks around the gym, and me and one of the gym instructors call him NPC, because he just literally walks around like this. There's no emotion, mate. Just walking. He'll always go onto the treadmill, and he even runs like an NPC, like that. And then he'll go onto the rower, like that. And then he'll walk out the gym, walk down the ramp, and then you'll see him the exact same time the next day coming up, like minute,
yeah.
It's a bit Truman Showy. Have you ever seen the Truman Show?
Oh, bro, yeah, dude, I don't know, that freaks me out just hearing about this guy that's just in like such a uniform. I don't know.
Yeah, it's scary, man. Like, imagine there's certain people, others like me, you, people have got like thoughts and like actual thought processes, and we're able to do what we want is on us, and then you've got people around you who have been programmed or they've been placed in certain places to make the world seem real. And at the minute, mate, I'm fucking believing it. I think we're in a simulation.
Wait, he's not the FBI?
Gonna say we're gonna get swatted in a minute. Like, and it's weird as well because recently
It's not the SWAT, it's the Freemasons. Fuck.
they're behind all this. Recently, like, I don't know if it's just because my eyesight's going. Like, I think I need to go to the opticians, but I swear I keep seeing glitches like that. I'm like,
you just all of a sudden you see like a warning flash up and it goes red around the circle. Whoa.
Do you find the more you think about things though, the more coincidental things happen? And you're just like, whoa. I don't know if it's like us putting energy into the world for them things to happen, or with hypersensitive or hyper concentrating on these like certain things. But mate, things are scaring me at the moment. Like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm real, man.
But yeah, it's funny about talking about stuff like that because there's been like so many recent advancements in like AI and people faking other people.
Well, have you used, you speak about AI, have you used ChatGPT yet? Or have you heard about ChatGPT?
I've heard about this. This is some serious, this could get people in a lot of trouble.
It could also lose a lot of jobs, so...
It'd take much more effort to disprove that being you, which is the thing. Why would you have to prove that it's not you?
Well, today...
Oh my god.
So, I was watching a content creator who does like fitness and branding and stuff. He's an online coach, and they were talking about ChatGPT and how that has made coaches' jobs 80% easier. And I was like, interesting. Go on to ChatGPT and type in 5 ways for males to lose body fat, or 5 content ideas to promote male fat loss. And it came up with 5, and I thought, alright then. And then it came up with 5, and it said about strength training and muscle building, how it's good for fat loss. And because it like increases your metabolism, blah, blah. And then I thought, alright, I'm going to take this one step further. So I wrote into it, how does strength training and muscle building play a big part in fat loss? And it came up with this. So I'll show camera here, like a big fuck off paragraph. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it. But like, mate, it was so long. I don't know if you saw it then, but there's fucking loads of things here. It's like increases muscle mass, building muscle, strength training, in turn boosts your metabolism. Your body continues to burn calories, boosts metabolism, increases insulin sensitivity. But on insulin sensitivity, burns calories during and after workout. Strength training, this type of exercise burns blah blah blah, improves overall health. And then it went into scientific details. And I thought, Jesus, this could potentially just put me out of a job. Like, people could literally just go on there and type in, get me a 4-day workout that's going to focus on this. Write me a 5-day meal plan that's going to help me lose 1 kilogram a week. And I've tried it and it works, mate. Like, it's scary how accurate it is as well. I went through it and it's accurate as fuck. And that's ChatGPT. You need to give it a go. Are you actually having a go now?
No. I was looking at it though.
I thought you were having a little type and things, but have a little play. And I recommend people who are watching have a little play. Go on ChatGPT. I think the site is called like AI.autobot or something. Something weird. Something transformative. But give that a go. Like, it's pretty scary, man. How accurate and how accurate it is. Yeah, that's my week, mate. That's everything that's been on my mind all week.
That's been a very eventful week.
Yeah, it's been good, you know. Like, very, not controversial thoughts, but quite in-depth thoughts and things that I've wanted to speak about. And I like letting them build up and add layers and layers and layers to the conversations I want to have.
Absolutely, man. Right. I think that's enough of Dan and Matt for today. Yeah. Thank you all for listening.
What a conversation that was. That was one of my favourite episodes that we've had, you know.
I feel very sophisticated. Had a coffee today.
Oh, have you? Oh, no beer?
Oh, yeah, I don't want to relapse.
To be fair, it's only 4 o'clock, innit? So...
But anyways, thank you all for listening. Remember, like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell, hit the notifications. Make sure you're updated when we go live. And as always, see you next time.
Bye.
like, huh?
That were a really good episode.